In this video, I'm excited to share the 7 automation blueprints that I created last month, and I'm going to show you how much they accomplished for me. I completed 3 days of research and writing this morning before my second cup of coffee. If you're a small business owner, it's important that you know how to dramatically save this kind of time as well. By the end of this video, you'll know how to import these 7 blueprints, how to customize and connect them so they power your content and your social media just like I have. This will be especially useful for business owners who have a website and a social media presence already, but it's not really doing very much for you. These automations will also empower marketers and entrepreneurs, people like yourself who are looking to massively improve your online activities using AI tools. Leave a comment below the video if you'd like me to leave all these 7 blueprints in an easy to follow link in the description. These AI tools are creating content that is making money for me while growing my followers and my subscribers. Imagine doing what used to take me 3 days in just 2 hours this morning. And when you look at the posts, you can't tell it's generated by AI. And these automations can do the same for your business no matter what industry you're in. But at first I struggled to get these automations to do anything useful. There were so many video tutorials that were far too complicated and technical for my no-code skills. So if that's what you've been experiencing, I want you to know that you're not alone. I have taken bits and parts from many different tutorials and simplified them down to complete a specific task for content and to complete a specific task for social media. I experimented a ton with these to finally get them down to a real time-saving process that I could start to test and show you the results. This step-by-step process has created some incredibly powerful automations that are easy to adapt no matter what your niche is. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. In today's 7-part video, I'm going to show you the automations that build complete articles and social media campaigns for your business. But be sure to stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to share 2 of the most powerful custom GPTs that I've created. I use these every day myself, and I'm sure that they're really going to help you make the most of these blueprints. So let's go through these 7 blueprints, and then you'll see why these 2 custom GPTs are the bomb. I did a recent post on the website where I explain how I use 94% of the Make.com free operations, and these are the 7 Make blueprints that I used through the months of June and July through those 1,000 automations. The first one is the RSS to social media. This one's really important and it can be adapted for any RSS feed. For this example, I set it up so that it'll take the RSS feed from my publications on Medium. When a new article from the Medium publication has been approved, it's automatically sent to our social media just by using this automation. And for me, this was something that always fell through the cracks. I would get everything else done, but I would forget to send it out on social media. I'm so grateful for this one simple automation. The second and the third automations are similar. We're taking our spreadsheet of all of our content and we're systematically sharing it out onto Twitter and onto our subreddit. So we can see we gather all of our content into a spreadsheet, and then you can see the before and after where we capture all of the formatted tweets and all the content so that we can be working with that again later. The next automation is really similar where it goes through the spreadsheet and this time it reformats the content differently to put it out onto Reddit. I knew that sharing your videos onto Reddit was an important part of search engine optimization for YouTube, and it was also really interesting to see all of the data that we get below all of the posts over on Reddit. So I'm going to spend some more time getting used to what's going on with Reddit. The next automation can be dangerous. Your account can be suspended if you use this automation the wrong way. I noticed one of the comments on my Reddit post and I followed through and I found that that profile had been suspended, and it was because it was using links inside the comments. So the comment itself was very vague and then it had a link to find out more information, which kind of defeats the purpose of leaving a comment on Reddit in the first place. And so before I start using AI to produce comments and engage in the conversation over on Reddit, I want to monitor my post karma and my comment karma. If these start going down, it may be because people are noticing that what I'm doing is automated. Let me show you the 2 parts of the automation now and how I'm testing it out. The first part, we collect all of the comments that we want to review. After human review and selection, the second automation can be fired manually or it can be scheduled to reply to comments throughout the day. The next automation is my favorite. It takes a spreadsheet of your affiliate information and it creates a problem-agitate-solve style article. There's a couple examples here in the blog post, but here are the automations. The first automation runs to create the article and post it onto Medium and then updates our spreadsheet. And then the second automation takes the details from our spreadsheet and shares it across all of our social media and then updates that it's been shared. It is an amazingly powerful system, and I can't wait to unfold the process for the next month and then show you the results. The next automation I have set up for a trading article signal, but it can be used for any kind of news signal that you want to research. Before I set up this automation, there was no way for me to create an article every time that we had a trading signal. I couldn't research and format and put all this information together as often as things were happening. And that means this was a huge asset that wasn't monetized. Until now. This automation is still in the early testing phases, but because it leads to my high-ticket $100 per month membership, I'm really interested to see how this makes a difference. And last but not least is the voice notes to text automation. This is one of my personal favorites actually because I can go for a walk or a bike ride and talk to myself on my phone. I can upload that to my Google Drive and then I run this automation and it transcribes everything that I've done, and then I have other automations now that turn it into a standard operating procedure for myself or a to-do list, or it takes the whole idea and reorganizes so that there's a better flow to the ideas. It's amazing all the different types of content that we can now create just from talking to our phone. And now I want to finish with those two GPTs that I promised you earlier. The first is the detailed video transcript processor. I use this every day. I open up a YouTube video, I'll grab my transcript, and then I bring it over to the GPT, and I just paste it in here and hit enter, and it knows what to do. It just goes through, it processes everything into a beautiful blog post, and it puts headlines in between major areas. And then at the end, it gives me a list of timestamps so that I can copy and paste that and put it into the video afterwards. It's fantastic. So after I upload a video, I give it a little bit of time. I take the transcript and I run it through this process. And then at the end, I take the timestamps and I put that into the description of the video. Really saves me a lot of time. And there you have it with the timestamps and subheadings at the end. Now the second GPT that I want to show you takes whatever article you give it or keywords that you give it or absolutely anything, and it turns it into a do and show article style. I did a demonstration of this GPT a while ago where I put in a statement that I was afraid of the dentist, but I'm better now, and it created a complete article out of that one sentence. But now I'm going to copy and paste the transcript that I just formatted, and I'm going to put it in here, and it'll take the transcript from my video now and change it into a story. It changes that video transcript into a really great, easy to read story. With these two simple GPTs, you could take any video transcript and turn it into a story. I find these two GPTs really super helpful to take the videos that I've already done, grab the information, turn it into a different style of article, and now, because this is my content, it's easy for me to go through and edit and turn this into an article that I could publish onto different publications onto Medium, linking back to my main article. And this is the very process that is built into each of these automations, so that we have the GPT prompts built in to create those kind of stories for us just from the details in our Google Sheets. It's incredibly powerful. If you would like to grab these 7 blueprints, you can sign up for our 7-day free trial, download the 7 blueprints zip right now, import them into Make, and you could be automated today. And that wraps it up for today's video. Be sure to sign up down below and grab all of these blueprints and put them to use for yourself. Stay safe, everyone. Here's to your success.